online movie and TV streaming service, Netflix, has made its way over the pond to the UK. Is it a service that you want to sign up for, or should you give it a miss? That's what we look at in today's Mammoth Tech Show. Hi, welcome to the Mammoth Tech Show. I'm Jeff Birch.
And I'm Frankie Birch.
And Netflix. Is it any good? So it's been going for nearly a month, nearly a month in the UK now. And we've been checking the service out, seeing what it provides. And let's have a look bit by bit. Firstly, so the variety of the content available. Obviously, there's films and TV series. So, what do you make of the variety of the shows?
There seems to be a good variety from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's not a huge range at first.
They're constantly adding to it.
Yeah, they're constantly adding to it, but the catalogue at the moment isn't vast. It's split up into the usual different sections and genres: action, sci-fi, humour, romance, and some really quite odd categories that they've dreamt up. Quirky romance.
I think quirky films came up.
Yes. Imaginative films and all sorts of different categories I can think of. But they're all the different films and TV shows. TV shows usually get the whole of that show. Say, for example, Mythbusters or Charmed or Heroes or something like that. And you get everything. You get all 70, 80, 90, however many shows there were. You get
300 in Charmed Incidents, I think.
Is it 300? Yeah, right.
It's a ridiculous amount.
Sometimes there are odd omissions, early series or late series are missing for whatever reason. But there's a good range of TV shows. I think Twin Peaks, 24,
Dexter,
Prison Break, a lot of ITV,
Heroes.
a lot of ITV stuff being added. Things just pop up unexpectedly, don't they?
Yes. Do not rely on the new releases.
Yes,
bar.
there's one of the bars is new releases,
And that hasn't updated since we got it.
No, it hasn't. But stuff is coming. It just sort of appears. You'll just be flicking down the different categories, and you'll see something you was simply never there before. You don't rely on the new releases. That's not all the new releases. Just flick your way through and just stuff. If you explore, basically dig through. Films. There's a pretty good variety there. Not the latest blockbusters. Some 2011 films like what could we say was on there?
Expendables, yeah.
Yes, and there's a couple, literally, very few handful. So if you want your latest blockbusters, it's probably not what you need. But you get interesting and quirky films. What we're watching, a Philadelphia Experiment.
Yes. Death Race 2000.
Death Race 2000. Very odd. It's quite a good way of watching things you probably wouldn't normally
buy.
Yeah, normally if you had to go out and buy them, you wouldn't watch them, but they're interesting to watch, and because it doesn't cost anything. Because the payment model is, it's a flat monthly fee, £6 per month, and you get unlimited access, streaming access. The film or TV show isn't downloaded and then you watch it later, like on the PlayStation network. It's streamed there and then. You think, oh, want to watch that? Hit play, and about 5 seconds later, you're watching it.
And I was very impressed with how it did stream over our broadband as well, because we haven't got the fastest connection, so we were a little concerned by that.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. Data capacity is probably the biggest issue for people, and that will how that affects you will depend on your plan. If you've got an unlimited plan, you've got no problems. But if you're restricted, if you've got 10 gigs a month or possibly less, then you may want to think about it. There are different options you can check. They aren't usually available in the clients, the little applications that play it in for the home consoles and stuff. But if you log in via a PC, then you can change the video quality settings. There's a 0.3 of a gig per hour, roughly speaking, 0.7 which is the medium, or top rate which is a little over a gig an hour, and you've got those to play with. I'm not sure what it actually defaults to. Probably the best, I would imagine. They want to show off their services. But if you have got a unforgiving data cap, then you may want to play with these settings. Try the 0.7, try the 0.3 per hour, and they're only rough estimates. But see how much it affects the video quality for you. We've had a look, and even at the 0.3, it's still perfectly watchable. Although, I mean, what one person would consider watchable is entirely different. You know, there are some people who refuse to watch something that is less than 1080p and can't stand to watch standard definition anymore. You know who you are. But yeah, if you like that and it's high definition or nothing, then you may run into problems with the data capacity. But if you've got an unlimited plan or you're more forgiving, then play with it and see how it goes for you. Now, Netflix isn't a service you can only watch on your PC or Mac. You can also watch it with devices more commonly connected to your big screen TV, or possibly not quite so big screen TV, but just a TV in your lounge, like a games console. Now, what sort of things can we connect it up to?
We've got it connected up to our Wii, but you can also get it on your PlayStation 3,
Apple TV.
Obviously, if you've got any of your tablet PCs as well, it would work brilliantly on that.
Yeah. Android devices, we've had a look
pretty
on.
Much
Yes, pretty much most things. I think it's going to the our microwave, possibly toaster next.
Possibly fridge.
Fridge, maybe. Who knows? Everything is getting Netflix, it seems. But some of the clients are better than others. We've been using the client on the Wii. Mostly, it's a nice, friendly, easy to use program, and
it's the nicest layout.
It's the nicest layout, yes. Also, because it by definition, it's the Wii, and it's restricted to standard definition. It means you won't have to.
You don't have to worry about it accidentally downloading something in HD.
In HD, yes.
But if you want HD stuff, that's available on the PS3.
PS3 or the.
Do you get it on the Xbox?
Apple TV. I don't know if it's available in the Xbox, but the PS3 client is very similar. Slightly higher resolution, obviously, so you see more on the screen than you would on the Wii, and some of the layout of the screen is a bit different. Descriptions are out to the side rather than underneath. Things like that, and there's, I believe you can just the option to watch things in either standard definition or high definition. The probably the most disappointing and quite surprisingly so was the Apple TV client, which really was rather clunky.
Yeah, I didn't like the layout of that at all.
Yes, basically,
because you can't view everything. You have to go into your different genres.
Yeah, it's it uses basically the user interface from the Apple TV, and I mean that looks lovely. You've got, as you're going through, you've got the big cover flow going by, and it looks nice on the face of it. But once you've used the Netflix using their own normal interface, and then you use it using the Apple TV interface, you realise that although it looks nice, the Apple TV interface is actually quite clunky. There's lots of layers to go through in order to do something. With menu upon another menu upon another menu, lots of unnecessary layers. It actually was quite eye-opening, and it showed quite how
behind the times.
Yes,
how old it is.
Yeah, the user interface of the Apple TV is. They really need to update that, make it a lot more intuitive. Because it's just so many unnecessary layers to going through things. Any updates for the Apple TV, they really do need to look at that interface. They really do. I mean, not for the system in general, not just the old Netflix. Netflix is £6 a month, but you do get your first month free. So, would you reckon it's worth going for?
I reckon so, because we never had Love Film or anything like that. So
or satellite
or anything like that. I've really enjoyed the month or so that I've been using it. I've watched films that I've never heard of, that I'd never have picked up off a shelf in the shops if I'd seen it, and probably wouldn't have watched if you hadn't said, "Oh, that's a good one." I haven't seen it for a while. There's some brilliant films on there, and it's
good TV as well.
And there's some good TV, because I've always wanted to watch Charm, but the series out there are 20-30 quid every series, and they don't seem to differ in price. So for £6 a month, I can watch it all at my own pace, at my own time. It remembers as well, if you're watching episodes of something, it remembers which episodes you've watched and automatically clicks over to the next one, so you don't have to remember. And also, if you pause a film halfway through,
you can resume it.
Resume it. Yeah, so if you're like me and you fall asleep on the sofa when it gets to 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, whilst you're in the middle of watching a film, you can just pause it and get back into it at exactly the same place.
Yeah, so you won't actually realise where you've fallen asleep and automatically pause the film there.
No.
That would be nice, yes, an automatic. Something that watches your eyes. If your eyelids are shut for too long, they've dozed off, pause the film there.
Yeah, that would be good.
Give it a few years, maybe that's coming.
Yeah, that's what I need.
But yes, for the price of a cheapest DVD, you're getting a whole month's worth of entertainment, basically.
Unlimited.
Yeah, you can watch the same thing over and over again.
And over again, yes.
But it is very good value. It's a lot more better value, I would say, than a satellite package or a cable package. But whether you'd like it really is up to you. And luckily, because of the free month, you can sign up. So yeah, you can try it. You can sign up for it. It will ask for your card details before you sign up, but you can immediately cancel if you don't like it, and you won't charge you anything until you reach the end of that first month. So you can try it for that first 30 days and see if there's stuff in there you like, see how often, if it updates enough for you, see if you can play with the settings and get video quality you're happy with. Basically see if you like it, and unless you're particularly picky or you want the latest blockbusters in 1080p, then you'll probably find it's a good addition to your entertainment, your channels of entertainment.
It is purely only TV and film, so isn't
Yes,
it? Some
yes.
services out there give you the opportunity of games. And
Yes,
things
yeah.
like
There's no
that.
disc rental.
But there's no
there's
disc
nothing
rental.
by post. Yeah,
It's purely streaming.
which is
Which
I
is
think
fine.
It's fine. Yes, I mean, you don't have
Works
to bother-
brilliantly for us.
you don't have to bother about sending discs back or anything like that, envelopes, or you get a disc through the post and discover it doesn't work, which is annoying.
It is.
Yes, so you
And
won't
I
get
would,
that.
yeah.
Yes, you
And
won't
I would
get
go
that.
as far as saying that £6 a month is a hell of a lot cheaper than buying more DVD storage, which we were heading
Yes.
towards having to buy.
Yes, it does solve the problem of where to put all those DVDs.
DVDs.
Yes. Okay, so thumbs up for Netflix.
Thumbs up,
2
definitely.
thumbs up. Okay. So. Previous episodes of the Mammoth Tech Show are available in high definition on our YouTube channel, and you can now get the Mammoth Tech Show through iTunes. Just search for it on iTunes, subscribe, and you'll get your Mammoth Tech Show episodes delivered to your door as soon as they're released, box fresh. And you can also check out the website at...
All the W's, mammottechshow.com.
And where else can we be seen?
Google Plus
Or Facebook.
or Facebook.
Yeah, so go there if you want to make suggestions or leave comments for the show. We'd be very much appreciative of them.
And we'd also appreciate ratings on iTunes
Yes.
as well. If
Yes.
you're subscribing to iTunes.
Subscribe to iTunes, give us a rating, tell us what you think, or comment. Okay, I'm Jeff Birch,
And I've been Frankie Birch.
and this has been the Mammoth Tech Show, and you've been very kind to watch.